Miramar, 4 Miramar, 4 Angel, 4 Angel. It's gonna be interesting with the point system. It starts at 6 p.m. in 4 hours. So, yeah. The point system is gonna be 1 point per kill. 1 point per kill. First place gets 10 points. Second place till 16th place gets 0 points. Welcome to the Korean settings that are completely stupid. Like, the Asian scene proved every single time that their settings are stupid, right? Like, whoever comes up with these settings, like, without respect, like, let EU fix it, or NA, whatever. We have way better settings. Yeah, nothing against Asians, by the way, but, like, it's kind of scary, I feel like, for the future of this game. Because it feels like the Asians are not really voicing up against anything. And the Asians are a big part of this game. So, you know what I'm trying to say, right? They have a lot of power, but it feels like the Asians are not really saying anything. I don't know. It's kind of scary. Their culture is so different, I feel like, right? They just agree with whatever. No. We're gonna play it. It's gonna be fun. Like, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be fun. But after this, we can decide how it is, right? First, we have to play it, obviously, and then we can give feedback. The point is to create more action early game. Yeah, it's their culture, right? But for the future of this game, it's kind of scary, though. For us. Like, I'm not gonna play a Pro League with these settings. If the Pro League is gonna play these settings, then I don't know if I enjoy... if I enjoy the game still, basically. Because it's all gonna be early fights. You're gonna see the circle in the plane, so you will fly and you see the circle already, so it's gonna be a lot of early fights, and you know how early fights are, right? It's gonna be very RNG, who finds a weapon. Like, that's not how I want to play this game, right? I want to play this game based off teamwork, positioning, rotations, etc. If I want to play a game that I have to, like, hold a corner early game because someone else is laying down on the roof with a shotgun and I got a pistol, then I'd rather play Black Ops or Blackout, you know? And I understand that the early game needs to be better. Like, we're working on that. The early game in this game, I agree, it's kind of boring to watch. Like, 100%. So, there's people right now, like Miniment, Avenger, some other guys that are constantly, like, trying to work on that. And that's really nice. Because they know a lot about the game. So, we're gonna try and reduce the beginning. You know? But, like... There was like, and I'm not trying to, like, disrespect anyone here, by the way. Sorry if it comes over like that I'm, like, kind of blaming people. But, like, I saw a video of a plane that goes, like, this, and the circle popped up on the military. So, the meta is to just go on the military then, because that's the best, right? and there were 3 teams in the military, and it was just everyone was just camping, and I don't know. I can understand that it's fun to watch as a viewer, and it's very important that we have viewers, because without viewers, there's no interest, right? There's no interest at all. We need viewers. Otherwise it's a rip. Then I have to go like, I don't know. Then it just all stops, right? But like, I don't know. It just shows again that like, and I hate to say it, but I feel like whoever comes up with these settings, there's a lot like basically yeah, Swagger, right? But I understand the early game. The early game is really bad. I feel like the early game is really bad, and I know a lot of people don't agree with this game as an esport and the Battle Royale games as an esport, but if there's one game, and I'm not, it sounds a little bit biased, that we have consistency in, and where, I don't know, we have good settings, it's PUBG, right? As a BR game, there's a lot of consistency in PUBG. There's a lot of good teams. You have the good teams in Asia, OMG, 4AM, Asia, sorry, I'm in China. Then you have in Korea, you have like Genji and stuff, right? I'm getting shot and I'm muted. That's bad. I have no idea where I got shot from, and there's a guy running in the field. Yo, Safsi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. My gameplay is gonna suck when I'm not like focusing on the game, by the way. So if I die, you know why. Knights won Oga. Yeah, Knights been playing really good. They 100% deserve that win. Don't get me wrong. They played really good. Where was I? Shit, where was I? I don't know. It's always chat's fault. You guys should... Oh yeah. And the reason why this game has a lot of consistent teams and you are be able to be consistent is because of the vehicles, rotations, and the way... Fuck, it's so hard to explain. Yeah. But yeah. Like, holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find the right settings. We're gonna find the right settings for the game. And, yeah, hopefully it's gonna be good. And I 100% agree that the early game is boring. I mean boring, it's for people that play the game. I don't know if it's boring, because, like, so I think if I wouldn't be a pro player, but I would watch competitive PUBG, it would be very interesting to see where teams position. Why do they position there? Rotations. Like when I watch tournaments, and that's because obviously I'm a pro player, so it's even more interesting for me. When I watch, for example, NA PUBG Online, what I do, then it's very interesting for me to see how people rotate. That's what I love about this game. The rotations, the way they think. Michael, how do you always do that, man? How do they ignore... How about ignore circle? For example, if 70% of the video could then try to lay down somewhere outside the circle. Wait, Forza, what do you mean? How about ignore circle? For example, if 30% of people goes to middle of circle, then try to lay down somewhere outside the circle and loot. How about ignore circle? For example, if 30% goes to middle circle, then try to lay down somewhere. Then try to lay down somewhere outside. Wait. What do you... I don't get it. What do you try to say? Can you, like... Can you write your question? Chat, so... What do you guys think is the most important thing in the PUBG competitive scene that needs to change right now? What is your most important... What is important for you guys? It could be the early game. As a viewer, Gavin, as a viewer, sorry. As a viewer. Spec, yes. There we have a few spectators in the scene. Needs to be better. I don't want to watch up those maps. Let's see loadouts. Yeah. We have a few. So who's watching GLL, for example, here? Who's watching GLL? Like, from my viewers, yes or no? And then I got the next question. If you do it, do you think that GLL squad tournaments, the past like season, how do you think they're spectating the squads? Do you guys like the way they spectate squads? Because we have a few, like, in just like CSGO, right? Just like CSGO, you have good spectators and bad spectators, right? They have, like, good spectators in CSGO and bad. And that's the main problem, right? There's not a lot of good spectators in games. So, for example, we have Answar. And, fuck, I feel bad not knowing the other guy's name right now. He has, like... I do know his name. Phil Helma. I don't know 100% if I pronounce it correct. But they're really good at spectating. No one likes to... Yeah, Swagger. But it also... Swagger. Also in Broadcaster Royale, they're inviting bad people that don't really know how to spectate properly, right? So that's why it's important that at all these events we have Answar and we have Phil Helma. Skyline. Skyline is not bad too, no. Yeah, that's just also, like, it's expensive to... have these people everywhere, basically. Yeah, Broadcaster Royale, I don't know, like... I think even for Broadcaster Royale... I even think for that's very nice. I even think for Broadcaster Royale, it's very important to have proper spectators. Like, it ups the quality so much for these events. Like, so much. PGI spectating was great. I think PGI was really dope, right? I think PGI was, like... There was a lot of hype around the event, and I think it was fucking dope. I can't wait for PGI 2.0. I think it was dope. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Started there, yeah. But I mean, this is all about to change, you know? We're gonna have... This is all about to change right now, right? Why is there a struggle to get better casts that just don't giggle and cringe the whole time? There's, so basically, by the way, with the casters and whatever, commentators, whatever you call it, there's a lot of politics, I've heard within. I don't know if this is, like, correct, but it's... I love not having a grip. But that's with everything though, right? It's just like with everything in the world. I miss Pansy. I love Pansy. I love Pansy and Sims. They have so much hype. They hype, like, you know what I find very boring with a lot of casters? Is when something cool happens, they're like, yo, wow, he killed 3 guys, you know? Like, there's no hype, you know? When Pansy and Sims are on the desk, yo, holy shit, it's just, you get in it, you know? You get fucking in that shit. Holy shit, you get hyped. I want casters with hype. And it's just, it's just poggers, you know? Yo, Chain, thanks for the 25 bits. I'm a big fan of Avenger being being an analyst. In my opinion, Avenger is a really good analyst, but he's a really good analyst, and he's a good caster, but like, obviously, it's pretty new for him casting still, so the more he's gonna do it, the better he's gonna be. But Martin needs to be with someone like Sedokist or something. And I love Sedokist, by the way. He's fucking good as well. I'm so happy that I hope he's gonna be a GOL. I don't think so for some reason, but I hope. Toffees is yeah, I love Toffees, man. I love Toffees. When Toffees was not at PGI, I was really sad, actually. I was really sad. Because Toffees is like, man, that guy does so much work. You have no idea, man. He goes to all the teams. It's great. It's literally great. Same with Larson. Yeah. I mean, Larson could be a good caster. For sure, for sure. For sure. Mustache Dave. Dave is the interview boy, you know? He's doing a great job on filling up. I don't know, I was listening to Dave too as an analyst. What he said wasn't too bad. And, I don't know. I haven't heard Dave enough on the analyst desk because he doesn't do it that often. I mean, he does it in PUBG Online, I think. But I think Dave as an interviewer and stuff is pretty good. And if he starts, like, developing, like, his stuff, he can be really fucking good and funny, man. And one of the things we have to fix as well in PUBG is the brakes. The brakes are super boring. We need to fix that for some reason. In my opinion, I know it's really hard for TOs to deal with that. But, game 1, 10 minute, like, the thing is that the TOs do, and that's really good for us in a way. At the same time, like, I don't know if it's super good. But what they do is, like, they have big breaks, right? So they really look to us and they try to be really nice to us with the breaks, and that's awesome, but I don't think that we really want the breaks, right? So, in my opinion, you have game 1, you have like 10 minutes, enough, boom, next game, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then the big break should be like, 15 minutes or something, right? And that's it. But longer than 10 minutes, we don't need, like, I can go toilet real fast, I can drink. Yo, official. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Twitch Prime. Thanks for the support. Interesting chat. I like it. My gameplay is scuffed, by the way, because I'm so not focused on the game. I don't know how I'm not dead yet. What's up, Tessie? Yeah, armor should be changed. So, in my opinion, in PUBG, I said permanent level 2 vest. I mean, I wouldn't mind, to be honest, but I don't think that's the way to go. So what PUBG should do is they should up the durability. In my opinion, make the gap smaller between a level 1 and level 3, between 1, 2, and 3 as well. Yeah, they should double or triple the durability. There's no problem with people having a vest in a fight. Like, look at this. I probably got 2 or 3 hits or something, and it's already broken. I mean, it's normal, right? In the early days of PUBG, I agree, the vest was fine. But I feel like we're getting at a stage right now where you could up the durability a lot more. Because BR games are changing at the moment. People wanna... Back then, BR games were fun, right? Red zones, yada yada yada. People love red zones, etc. But I feel like the whole BR game and scene is changing. People take it more serious. Money involved. Etc. What game did you play before PUBG? Warzy. I mean, I've been basically playing like 10 games in my life, and that's it. Played in my life like Daisy, Rocket League, Warzy, CSGO, H1Z1, few hundred hours, kind of stuff like that. I never played MOBAs. Yeah, I like this M4 skin. It's sick. What's up, Ironical? No, I don't play Rocket League. I was never super good at Rocket League only. I had like 80 hours or something. I always just played it for fun. People are like, yo, what rank were you in Rocket League? I just played it for fun. One of the main reasons they want to have red zones in this game is, I think, because... No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to roast. Where are these nades from? These nades, what? This is weird. Yo, Chris, thanks for the prime. Fuck that, I'm going back. I don't know where they come from. They're not coming from somewhere south. I feel like this guy is snaking somewhere. I don't know. This is sketchy. Wait. Where? It's not... snaking. Are you kidding me? What? Why would you lay down there, bro? This is do or die, by the way, what I'm doing right now. I almost threw the game. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I wanted this vest. That was my plan, but I kind of miss. Kind of missed through the thing, you know? What happened with that snake, by the way? Oh, he's still there, that snake. See, my vest was gone. You saw that? My vest was gone after like a few shots. You know? That's so annoying. See him. What? Dead, 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 dead. I'm the Grandmaster. I'm the Grandmaster. Let's go. How did we actually win?